Well, hello and good morning. Today it is Sunday and I'm starting a new week vlog. So I'm in the studio today. I have a newborn session and a cake smash session. And the newborn is a girl. So I have a white backdrop on the beanbag right now. And I have some new headbands. So I want to see if the parents like them so I can use them. And yeah, we can always change the backdrop. And I'm going to use some baskets. Poster on the flocati in the back, and then we'll do the family photos right there. And then later today I have a cake smash session, and it's actually like dinosaur dragon themed cake smash session, but I don't really have a banner to match, so I'm gonna see if I can come up with something. I'm gonna be creative. I got my craft supplies here, so I'm just gonna see if I can cut and paste some dinosaurs to hang in the background. And I'm just gonna take care of green balloons and green accessories and then a gray background. So I love this new headband I got from Handmade Photography Props. Blanket, here I've got the backdrop. I've actually opened some curtains right there because I needed some extra light to come in. It's quite dark outside. And here I have another headband, which I think it's super cute. So I wanna see if I can use it. I love the organic look. Okay, so here I have my felt. I'm just gonna see if I can cut out some dinosaurs or a green banner. I just don't have my hot glue gun here, so I'm gonna try and use some of the kids glue that I got. Okay, since I don't have a pen here in the studio, I don't know how it's possible, I'm gonna use a soft eyeliner because I don't use eyeliner anyway. I think I did quite a good job. Okay, here are my green banners. I couldn't find my glue gun, so I actually used staples to put them together. You hardly notice the staples, so I think it looks quite nice. And then I ran out of staples. I was sewing them together. Yeah, I think staples work the best. Well, actually the hot glue gun, and then staples, and then just other ways. Anyway, I'm gonna set up. Little dinosaur sitting on top of the cake. So here we have the dinosaur decor. And I actually just put some sticky tape behind the dinosaurs and just pasted them on there. And for now they're not falling off, so we'll see how it goes. Well, hello and good morning. Today it's Monday morning and now I am in the studio for a maternity session. So I'm gonna use my new backdrop with the one with the flowers. And then if I turn it around, it's actually light gray on the other side. So I'm gonna use that light gray background as well. Okay, so in my previous week vlog, I mentioned that I find it quite weird that there are these lines on the backdrop, almost as if it was damaged or still wet when they folded it double, I don't know. So I contacted the supplier and she says it's part of the design. It gives the vintage look and feel, but if you see the design on the website, you don't notice these lines. But if you look at all these lines, it almost looks like the background was really damaged. And I picked this one because I just love the blossom. It's not because I love having a vintage looking background. I just love the blossom. Like, it doesn't feel like there are any creases, but they just have these random lines. I don't know if you can see. You see? Like, it's actually part of the print. It's just kind of weird. Like, I don't know if you can see here. Like this line here. It's just weird. Anyway. 4 meters by 2 meters. And the lady can stand here, pulling her leg, putting her hands around her belly, making it nice and round. Standing on the tip of her toe with the leg that's the closest towards the camera. Bend it so you get this really nice curve. Just standing like this, looking at her belly, stretching her neck, looking over her shoulder, looking to the floor, looking up. Very pretty. Okay, so for now I have this little bed bench that she can sit on. We can take photos against the, like in front of the white wall with the flashes pointing towards the wall. And then here I have this backdrop. She can stand there, maybe even sit. And here I'll probably just use natural light. So I have like some backlight and kind of like her silhouette. And yeah, here I'll have my softbox somewhere standing here pointing towards the woman. So the light is coming from one side. And here the same, like one light in front of her, two lights pointing towards the background. So, and then with the bench, I think it's nice if she sits like this, for example, with her belly showing. So as you can see, I have some sun coming in on my background. That's not what I want. It's just a matter of minutes because my windows are facing the north, so I don't have the sun coming in directly into the studio, except that there's an apartment building across the street and the light is reflecting on that window right there. But it's just going to be a few minutes and then the sun will go up higher and the reflection is gone. But that's like the problem now because I don't have, like, the sun is actually behind this wall, so I don't have the sun coming in, but it's just actually bouncing on the apartment buildings, and now I have strange shadows on my background and I don't want it. So we'll probably just start here. If she comes, like, the shoot starts in 15 minutes, so probably the sun will already be gone, but otherwise we'll start here, then we'll move there, and then when the sun is gone we'll take photos there. Yes, so I have the dresses that she can choose from, or just pieces of fabric, dresses, whatever. So yes, after using the flower background, I'll just flip it over and then we'll have this light gray color on the other side. Good morning! So I'm actually in the car and it's Tuesday right now, and I'm on my way to the beauty salon to get my eyelashes dyed. So hello and good morning. Today is Thursday. I'm in the studio and I'm waiting for a newborn session to start in about 45 minutes. So I'm just heating up the studio and I'm going to change the backdrop and then I'm ready to shoot. And I have a box here behind me, no, next to me. This box. And it's full with 5 new backdrops. I know that people sell special newborn backdrops and they can be quite expensive. What I usually do is just to buy pieces of fabric. And very important for me is that the fabric is one color. I don't like patterns on my fabric when I use it as a backdrop because I want the photo to be very calm and all the focus on the baby. It doesn't have to be like a smooth fabric. I like it when it's knitted or it has a little bit like a structure, but not like a printed design with different colors. So I choose fabrics in one color. And very important, I use only stretch fabrics on the beanbag because I want it to cover the beanbag, but I want it to be smooth. So no wrinkles, no lines. I use several backdrops on top of each other. So when I use my posing pillows underneath, you don't see the lines of the pillows, but it's all very smooth. Because the smoother the backdrop, the less editing you have to do to make the backdrop look smooth. So I bought these fabrics from a website called, in Dutch it's stoffen.net. I'm just gonna open it. I'm gonna show you what's inside. So I've chosen several colors matching the autumn and winter season we have right now. In the spring I might buy some other colors. I already have quite a lot of colors, as you can see right there. I'm gonna take them home first and wash them. I'm gonna wash them on 30 degrees in the washing machine with just some very neutral washing detergent so that the babies shouldn't get like an allergic reaction or irritation towards the fabric. I'm not using fabric softener. I'm just gonna let it air dry. I'm not gonna iron it because I don't iron. It's like an ochre yellow knitted fabric, very stretchy. I bought all fabrics 2 meters long, and they are actually like 1 meter and 40 centimeters wide usually, so they can cover the entire beanbag. And actually I could buy 150 by 150, so I could only buy 150, then I would have enough to cover the beanbag. This is meters, but I bought 2 meters because I want to cut a little part off to use as a stretch wrap, because then I have a wrap matching the actual backdrop, which is really cool. Light purple lila color. Here, this is perfect, no wrinkles. So this is a petrol color, I think it looks more like gray, which is perfect, like a light bluish gray color. And I bought the same one in this brown color, like a copper brown. I bought 2 green backdrops. One, this is really interesting. It's kind of like this velvety green, ready? And then I bought one more in green, just in case this one would look very nice. Because you only see this tiny picture on the website, you have no idea what it looks like in real life. So then I bought this green one as well, and it's just like a tricot fabric. My settings are usually, like my shutter speed will be 1/200, and then my aperture will be around 2.8, 3.2, maybe 3.5. So you get this nice blurriness in the background, so you don't see the beanbag material super clear throughout the whole photo, but you do see the structure when it's very close to the baby, and then in the background it'll just fade. My ISO will be to match, so somewhere between 200 and 640 depending on the light coming in. The knitted ones cost 10 euros per meter, and then like you just pay for the meter in the length. The width will just be 1 meter and 50 centimeters pretty much. So if you would buy 150 by 150, you would pay like 15 euros. I bought 2 meters, so I paid 20 euros each. But I'm gonna cut a part off and use it as a matching wrap. So those ones were 10 euros per meter, so 20 euros each. The other ones were like 12.95 or 13.95, the green ones. And I did have a coupon with a value of 5 euros because I subscribed to their newsletter, which I'll unsubscribe from very soon. So yeah, let me just show you the fabrics.
That's good.
Okay, so I'm already done with the newborn session. I decided not to ask if I could film because it was just a mom and me, and she was breastfeeding most of the time. Well, the baby didn't really want to sleep, but she was a little bit hungry, so she was breastfeeding, and then we took some photos, then another feeding, then some photos, and she was awake. She fell asleep for just a split second, so we took some sleepy photos as well. But she was awake a lot as well, and it was just nice to chat with the woman, and I filmed a little bit of the setups I was using. So yeah, now I'm heading home. So we just came back from the garden center, and I bought this piece of burlap, which was like 2 euros per meter. And then I bought this, and I use it with shoots. Just cut pieces of it and use it as layers on the floor. On top I'll place a bowl with like a sitter sitting in there, or a newborn lying in a bowl with this underneath the bowl, just to add some textures and layers and a bit of the like rustic feeling, organic look of it. And then I bought some eucalyptus leaves for in our home because they smell so good. I'm gonna dry some and I'm gonna keep some fresh. So yeah, that's what I bought at the garden center. Well, hello and good morning. Today it is Friday. I was really curious if the camera would focus on my face or on this beautiful cake here next to me, but it's focusing on my face. So today it's Friday, and I have 2 sessions today in the studio. First I have a lovely cake smash session with this very good looking cake. And a beach theme, so I'm gonna change the backdrop and get everything ready. And then later today I have a maternity session here in the studio. And in between I'm gonna pick up my daughter from school, drop her off at a birthday party, and pick her up afterwards. But it all works, so that's great. So yeah, I'll show you what I'll do as a setup for the cake smash, and then I'll see if I can film during the cake smash. I'm also changing up some things in the studio, but I'll show you. So I love this beach themed cake smash session because I actually have a lot of things to make the decor. So here we go, the beautiful decor for the beach or sea themed cake smash session. Oh, mag je lekker eten? Lekker taartje eten? Oh, lekker! Dat doe je goed, vind je het wel lekker? Oh, van jou.
Ja, voor Jessie. Ja.
Yeah, I'm getting rid of it because I haven't been using it as much as I was planning on, and the time that I've used it, it wasn't as pretty as I imagined. I used it during some sessions which I really liked, but it's quite heavy to move around, and I want to use this area with the curtains and the light coming in for like silhouette shots during maternity sessions, or just beautiful shots with those white curtains in the back. And now the bed is standing there blocking it, and I can't move it because it's so heavy. I was thinking about selling it, but I'm not going to sell it yet. We're gonna use it on in my daughter's room as her princess bed. Bye bye bed bench. Okay, so I love my little bench here. It's from a brand called Made, or at least from made.com. I think they ship from France. Yeah, unfortunately I do have my heating system there, and I cannot remove it. I'm gonna use as much light as I can, and we're just gonna see how pretty it is today during a maternity session. Well, hello and good morning. Today it is Saturday, and I have quite a busy day here today in the studio. I am setting up for a cake smash session. The parents want blue with white and some stars, so you'll see that in the cake as well, and some gray silver effects in the background. They want to have a gray background, and then afterwards I have an engaged couple coming over to get to know me, look at the demo albums, and then decide if they want to book me as a wedding photographer. Afterwards I have a sitter session with a little girl, and at the end of the day I have a maternity session. So here we got the cake. Very beautiful cake in front of the background. Well, hello and good morning. Today it's Sunday, and it's time for me to end this week vlog. I really hope you enjoyed watching. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. So thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely day. See you in the comments. Bye bye.